Hello dear children. Now we are in page number 2 of the book Moments. Okay, we had done till this particular paragraph. There was a couple, means a married couple, mother and father of a child. They had taken their child to a fair. Okay, they had taken their child to a fair and child was demanding for sweets and toys. Okay, this is what we had understood, and the setting of that particular place was also mentioned in that place. Okay, so we had done with this particular paragraph, and I had explained you that they had seen mustard field also. Okay, now let's begin with this paragraph. A group of dragonflies, you know, this is a kind of flying insect, were bustling about on their gaudy purple wings. Okay, so what do you understand by the word bustling? Bustling means full of activity. Okay, full of activity. When you listen to the meaning of the word, you need to note it down. Okay, where I'll explain you orally. Okay, you can note down the meanings simultaneously. Okay, and the meaning of the word gaudy means extravagantly bright, means very bright, which looks beautiful. A group of dragonflies were bustling about on their gaudy purple wings, intercepting the flight of a lone black bee or butterfly in search of sweetness from the flowers. Okay, sweetness from the flowers was they were searching, was something. What do you understand by the sweetness from the flowers? It means the flowers have juices in it and they try to suck it, and this is what they eat. Okay, this is their food. Okay, so the sweetness of the flower. The child followed them in the air with his gaze. Okay, so who followed the insects? Okay, this particular child who was in the fair with his parents. Okay, so he followed them in the air with his gaze means looking continuously, till one of them would still its wings and rest, and he would try to catch it. So this activity must have done by almost all the children in the childhood. When you find any insect which is colorful, okay, butterfly, okay, we are talking about butterfly. So dragonflies are quite, they don't look much good, but the butterflies are quite bright and they look beautiful. So when we feel that they just if they sit still somewhere, and then we try to catch them, especially in childhood. Okay, the children do it most often. Okay, flapping up into the air when he had almost caught it in his hands. Okay, so but it would go flapping up into the air. What do you understand by the word fluttering and flapping? Fluttering and flapping means moving their wings, पंख फड़फड़ाना जैसे बोलते हैं हम लोग. ठीक है, so he observed that thing in the butterfly, and when he just observed that, when he had almost caught it in his hands. Okay, so up into the air. So what he used to do, he used to try to catch it. When he used to hold it, the butterfly used to try to just flap its wings. Okay, flutter its wings. So because of that reason, he used to just leave it. Okay, छोड़ देता था वो, उसको छोड़ देता, because of the movement made by the butterfly. Then his mother gave a cautionary call. Okay, what did he listen? His mother gave a cautionary call. What does it mean? It means with care. Cautionary means with care, careful तरीके से आवाज़ दी अपने बच्चे को. कम चाइल्ड कम ऑन टू द फुटपाथ. सो दे मूव्ड बैक टूवर्ड्स द फुटपाथ. ओके, नाउ वी आर इन दिस पैराग्राफ. He ran towards his parents gaily and walked abreast of them for a while. What do you understand by this thing? You also must have done this thing in your childhood. When you saw your parents walking on the street, you just walk abreast of them. Abreast means साथ में चलना. Just walk simultaneously in the same way, facing the same way. Okay, gaily means happily. We have already discussed this word. Okay, for a while, being however soon left behind and attracted by the little insects and worms along the footpaths that were teeming out from their hiding places to enjoy the sunshine. Okay, now this is also very interesting line, and you are learning different words also. There is a word teeming out. Teeming out means full, completely, means there were a lot of insects who were teeming out, means they were in plenty amount. They were in plenty amount means they were in a large number. Okay, they were in large number. Okay, this is what he did. What did he do? He missed the path once again. Okay, the boy missed his path, means he was again left behind. And what did he do? He started observing different worms मतलब जो कीड़े होते हैं इल्लियों की तरह, those are worms. And this is what he was doing, means in the childhood is like that only. When you were kid, whenever you got attracted by something, you used to follow it. So he is also doing the similar things, okay, that boy. So the footpath that were teeming out from their hiding places to enjoy the sunshine. Who was enjoying the sunshine? The insects and worms were enjoying the sunshine. It means they moved out and they were receiving the sunshine, okay. So this was all about that boy who is attracted by different things in the fair, okay. He was attracted by the sweets, by other things, by the stalls, okay, by the toys. And then he was attracted by butterflies and dragonflies. Now when his mother called him back, so what did he do? He is again attracted by some worms, okay, worms and insects, okay. So in most of the time, what happens most of the time when you are in a fair, and if it is the season, if even if it is a rural area and the season of the insects, the small little children are usually attracted towards such things, okay. Again his mother called him, come child come. His parents called from the shade of a grove means group of trees, okay, where they had seated themselves on the edge of a well. So they had seated themselves, मतलब वो कहाँ पे बैठ गए थे? Edge of the well, मतलब कुआं जो होते हैं उसके कॉर्नर पे. So he ran towards them. Again his parents caught him. So finally this is second time when he was away from his parents, and his parents called him and he came near his parents, okay. He ran towards his parents, okay. Now it's time for the second last paragraph. A shower of young flowers fell upon the child as he entered, okay. A shower of young flowers, what do you understand by this? Shower of young flowers means small little flowers fell on the child as he entered the grove, okay. The group of trees, as I told you. And forgetting his parents, and he again forgot his parents because he found something very attractive, okay. He found young flowers there. So again he forgot his parents and he began to gather the raining petals in his hand, okay. He started gathering raining petals, means the petals which are falling. What do you understand by the petals means the a part of a flower, okay, जो पंखुड़ी बोलते हैं जिसे हिंदी में, ठीक है. सो रेनिंग पिटल्स इन हिज हैंड. रेनिंग मतलब बारिश नहीं आ रही थी, ओके. डोंट टेक इट in that way. Raining petals means falling petals, okay, in his hands. But lo, he heard the cooing of doves. Now the dove is something, a bird which looks like pigeon, and it creates the sound of cooing, okay. He found it and ran towards his parents, and then he saw that his parents are sitting somewhere, and he ran towards them. उनके करीब वो दौड़ने लगा. And then he shouted. What did he shout? The dove, the dove. The raining petals dropped from his forgotten hands. Forgotten hands means he just forgot that he is holding some petals in his hands. And what happened next? He tried to tell his parents that there are doves in the grove, okay. Now again his parents call him. This is the last paragraph. Come child come, they called to the child, who had now gone running in wild capers round in the banyan trees, okay. It was full of banyan trees. The place had a banyan tree also, बरगद का पेड़ जिसे बोलते हैं. And gathering him up, they took the narrow winding footpath, okay. Now they took him, okay. And gathering him up, they took the narrow winding footpath which led to the fair through the mustard field, okay. Now here, after resting for some time, what did his parents do? They took their child from a winding footpath. Winding footpath means the footpath with curves like this, okay. Winding footpath, okay. They moved in that way and they walked through the mustard field, वो सरसों के खेत जिसे बोलते हैं, okay. So it looks very nice and beautiful, yellow in color, and it looks beautiful in sunshine, okay. That is the reason the boy was completely lost in the beauty of nature also, along with the fair, okay. Fair तो interesting था ही उसके लिए, but he was also lost in the beauty of nature, okay. So we have done with this particular page number 2. Now we are in page number 3, okay. So, what can you see here? As they neared the village, the child could see many other footpaths full of throngs converging to the whirlpool of the fair. Okay, and felt at once repelled and fascinated by the confusion of the world he was entering. Okay, now what happened? He has again entered the fair. Okay, and what has happened here? He has seen so many fascinating things again, and he is attracted. Now here, as you can see, he has entered that place and he had seen a footpath full of throngs, means full crowd. Throngs means a lot of crowd in that place, converging to the whirlpool of the fair means a place where there are a lot of people and they are meeting at a point. Converging means meeting at a point. Okay, and felt at once repelled and fascinated. Now he has lost in the another world of fair. So again, at first, at the beginning of the lecture, means of the first lecture, we had seen that he is enjoying the fair. Then in this lecture we had seen that he is enjoying a natural beauty surrounded by the fair. Okay, now he is enjoying what? Again he has entered the fair, which he walked through. How did he reach there? Through a mustard field. Okay, now he is again in the confusion that in which world am I and how beautiful is it. Okay, now let's see what happens. A sweet meat seller hogged means आवाज दिया. Okay, gulab jamun, rasgulla, barfi, jalebi at the corner of the entrance, and a crowd pressed round his counter at the foot of an architecture of many colored sweets decorated with leaves of silver and gold. Okay, now you also must have seen multicolored sweets in sweet shops. So he was observing the stalls of the sweet, and what was the call made by the seller, sweetmeat seller? Gulab jamun, rasgulla, barfi, jalebi. He was shouting there. Okay, so that people should get attracted by the shopkeeper and they should purchase it. Okay, so as you can see, what is their entrance and crowd pressed round. Okay, entrance and crowd pressed round his counter at the foot of an architecture of many colored sweets. So as you can see, his counter at the foot of an architecture. Okay, so it means the place it was full of beautiful architecture. His counter means the जो corner होता है जहाँ पे बैठते हैं स्वीट वाले. Okay, that counter, each and everything where you collect cash, that is also known as counter. The sweet counter, you can call it sweet counter. Okay, so even in fact the place was full of crowd. Okay, around all over. Okay, decorated with leaves of silver and gold. Okay, this is how the sweets were decorated. The child stared open-eyed and his mouth watered for the barfi. Okay, his mouth was watered for the barfi. That was his favorite sweet. So what was his favorite sweet? He liked barfi very much. Okay, barfi, you must have also eaten it. I want that barfi, he slowly murmured. He slowly murmured means said something very softly and slowly. But he half knew as he begged that his plea would not be heeded. Heeded means listened. But because his parents would say he was greedy. What his parents will say? He was greedy. Greedy means having anything in much quantity. लालच बोलते जिसे, greedy, लालची. So without waiting for an answer, he moved on. Without waiting for an answer, he moved on. Still he pleaded his parents that he wants barfi, but he realized that he will not get barfi. He was aware of that thing. Okay, now we will do this in another part. Okay, my lecture, as we have already done with 15 minutes, I'll provide you another lecture in the next part of it. Till the time, take care. Thank you.